So I think they're 0-6 against the spread in their last. It was either 0-7 or 0-6 against the spread in their last.
I think on the season they've won like one or two against the spread. I mean, the Chiefs are just
Yeah,
that's absurd.
they're just horrible. Like, but what I mean that just makes sense. We could have known that going into the season, being like, oh, the hottest team in football is going to be horrible against the spread.
I feel like we're all just kind of waiting for the playoffs for the Chiefs to see like, is this really gonna last? Like, and take you to a Super Bowl, and you're gonna win off this kind of shit? Like, because there's just no way. But until we see it, it's hard to dismiss the Chiefs. Like, even though they've won every game but one,
Yeah,
it's we can't dismiss them, even though they've been so like sketch. We just can't yet until we see it.
people are going to start with their you know, I've already heard it out of like my roommates and stuff, and just like, dude, the Chiefs are not going to win the Super Bowl. The Bills will beat them. The Bills will beat them. The Bills just beat them. Blah blah blah.
The Bills just beat them, but it was close. And Pat Mahomes threw like a game-ending pick. Like it's not gonna be like that
No,
again.
if you like, I really think that they're just. I don't even know what they're doing, but I think that you're taking a different approach to the regular season.
Yeah,
Knowing, I think they're trying. Like I don't know what it is, but I think that team's going to look very different when it
well,
comes to playoff
and
time.
and it's funny for the Chiefs too, because even if the Bills or the Steelers or anyone else was to get the one seed, or like even if the Chiefs had lost like 3 or 4 more games this year, I'd still be like, yeah, the Chiefs are probably gonna win the Super Bowl. Like literally until I see them lose, I can't doubt that they'll win it.
I mean, what we've seen out of Pat in the last,
It's like laughable almost.
like, it doesn't make sense. And then when you go back and we watch almost every single playoff game this guy's ever played, and he should be better than that. You're telling me that he's not going to win the Super Bowl? Like, I don't know. And again, he's having bad performances, but they're winning games.
Yeah,
They've
and
lost one
that's all it comes down to.
game, and they're still going to probably be playing in Arrowhead.
Well, and that's the best for them probably because you come away with the win, but it was so close. When you're Andy Reid, you have your work cut out for you. When you go to the locker room, you're like, this is why it was so close. Like this is what we need to work on. We still got the win. Be happy about it, celebrate it, but at least you know like what you have to work on without having to take the L to know.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean,
uh,
I think
yeah,
they'll win the Super Bowl.
I do too. I don't see anyone being able to beat them.
If Detroit wants to come out there and play a crazy ass, bro, I can totally see Reed versus Dan Campbell in the Super Bowl. It probably will be that. That or the Philly rematch at this point.
Which
I,
are both great options story wise.
I would like to sit here and fucking cap my ass off and say, "Oh, the Packers have a chance." Not this year.
Their chance is like if they're an any given Sunday kind of team where
Yeah,
like
no,
they
I'm
roll up into Detroit on that Sunday and they beat them type shit. Like that is the kind of vibe I'm getting from like the Packers because the Lions are just way too good. And I don't think the Vikings like I think they're good, but unless it's just any given Sunday, like they're not going all the way.
that was disgusting that the Falcons made Sam Darnold look that good.
Yo,
Like,
like it's crazy to think that Sam Darnold is the same guy that when he was with Adam Gase and New Jersey Jets, like he was saying, like I'm seeing ghosts out here. Like it's insane to think that that's even the same guy.
yeah, makes no sense. I mean, I strongly dislike him. I don't know. It just pisses me off because I'm like, you're bad. Like, how are you? Like, you shouldn't be good. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, like, shit.
you play
Somebody,
with the hand you're dealt, and he's playing it
like
again well.
somebody who was supposed to be successful in the NFL and then didn't have success, finding success. It is a good story, but I still don't believe in that at all.
I do think it's gonna be a bit of like a Baker situation where like Baker went to LA and showed out to the point where like LA is like you're not long term for us, and then he goes to Bucks like finds a home there. I think with Darnold, because like to my knowledge and from what I've read, like it is not in their plans to like maintain Darnold long term. Like they're gonna move ahead with JJ, to my knowledge, and like Sam Darnold, I think the way he's played, like bro, he could find himself. Shit, bro, like he might be going back to New York or something. Like who knows, Shit, he
But
might be a Titan. He might be a Titan.
yeah, I guess. I mean,
Like he's playing himself into a good situation with what he's doing out there. So,
I mean, he has one of the probably
whew, top
that's
five.
offensive weapons. Like, come on. What
Yo,
are, like,
because man, Jordan Addison is a
yeah.
dog. Dog.
Well, I mean, it's so much attention on Jefferson. Somebody's gonna be open, bro. Like,
Bro, Sam Darnold dished out like 70 fantasy points to the two of those guys.
and I think we're really seeing more and more that Kirk Cousins wasn't ever really that good. He just had,
He was serviceable, and
yeah,
sometimes that's all you need as a franchise.
but
I think the interesting thing, like, that was Kirk returning to Minnesota and he just looked so bad. And it's like, if you're Atlanta, you're looking at it like, all right, well, he's guaranteed through next year. So, like, fuck, like, what do we want to do? Because that's a lot of money if you want to move him. Like, who the hell wants to take that on after seeing this guy play? But then it's like, Penix ain't getting any younger.
no, you
So
drafted.
it's a weird and awkward situation, and it's like I don't know. Maybe you just end up taking the cap hit on him if you don't want to move forward with it. But like Kirk from like weeks like 1 through 5 to like now just is so vastly different. You couldn't even like imagine they'd be this bad on offense.
This is the same guy who threw for like 504 touchdowns on prime time,
Bro, that game against the Bucks was like one of the best games this year. Like that game was insane.
and he just cannot. He can't. He cannot. Like, he looks so bad. He looks so bad.
All right, well, welcome back to the NWH
Yeah,
pod. I
we
mean,
didn't even
you've been,
intro.
you've been listening to us converse, just talking football. Three Frio is not with us today, but we do have his picks. So but um, you know,
I'll get
we're
those.
recording this the day of Thursday, so I'll probably tweet our picks for the tonight's game if it's not out before then. But credit to us, maybe not getting it up at 8 Central, but we have not missed a week yet, which is I think that's a big step for us because in years past we're just like let's blow it off this week,
Yeah.
whatever, and
Also,
we've made it work this year.
it's finals week. I just had my finals. I'm imagining all of you guys are having your finals and all that. So good luck on that nonsense if you are participating in that. But with that being said, I'm just gonna keep going because fuck it. But we're gonna get it up. Maybe not on time. I'll probably post on Instagram for the picks. But busy week. Traveled back to Chicago. Done with school. But nonetheless, not missing a week like Johnny said.
Okay, so I don't even know if we touched on it, but you were double boots on the ground. Did we touch on that?
No, we didn't because I
So
didn't.
yeah, double boots on the ground for Subi. He was at the Thursday night
Yeah,
Browns Broncos, which was awesome.
no,
Monday night.
yeah, that so Thursday night Thanksgiving I was in Lambeau for Dolphins game. That was sick. And then directly after that, yeah, it was the Monday night game where Jameis balled out the whole entire game and then just threw 2 interceptions to lose. Both great games, both fairly high scoring. It was
Yeah, it's
lit.
pretty fortunate, especially the Packers one.
Yeah, for me to be in one side of the country on Thursday night and all the way on the other side for Monday night is pretty crazy. So I'm happy to say check that off the bucket list. And maybe next time we'll have to do Thursday, Sunday, and Monday.
Did you decide if you're going boots on the ground for any Bears games while you're back yet?
Yeah, so I think I am gonna go to that Thursday night against Seattle. The day
Yeah,
after
that's the move.
after
That's the move.
yeah.
Day
So
after Christmas?
yeah,
Oh,
26th.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So and try to get a little squad going for that. And that'll be I'm get finale unless I make a road trip to a playoff game, which like who knows, but that'll probably close it off for the
Yeah,
year.
I guess the Broncos would be going on the road to wherever,
Yeah.
probably during the offs. But
Same with Green Bay, which sucks.
yeah, I mean, dude, the playoff races, like, they just look so funny right now because it's like the destiny is kind of in the Broncos' hands. Like, they just have to like win their games, and like that's like the seventh. Like, Colts no
Oh,
shot,
they
Miami no shot,
um
and then in the NFC, it's literally like I guess
yeah,
if the Commanders just keep winning games, like they kind of have that last spot because you and the
here if
Vikings are the wild cards.
you
Like,
guys are curious, this is how it works. Let's see if you can see that. That's AFC right there.
yeah, that's
Top four are all clinched by divisions, and then 5, 6, 7 is wild cards, which the Broncos should have if they as long as they play the Colts next week.
yo. Remember,
And
like,
that
on God, back in the day, like, how many years ago did that change? Where they changed it to Super Wild Card Weekend,
I don't know.
and they added like a seven. On God, that used to be six, right?
Yeah, it was. It was.
And did two teams have a bye?
I think yeah,
Damn, bro, how times have changed.
back in the day. But I don't know if you guys see that at the bottom. But Commanders are on the brink.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should get into Thursday night with that.
Hold
Rams.
on, hold on.
Okay.
One more thing before we get into picking. Bill Belichick
Oh yeah, yeah.
is literally the coach of UNC, and I think it's interesting because you're probably gonna have like, I mean, the program people are gonna want to go play for him. But also, like, I feel like you got to think about it like now that they're in the money era of football and like all the, it's getting more like in a professional sense. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Bill is really that guy. Is like, dude, he was like GM coach, like complete control of like football ops. Like, I feel like this is such a lit job. Like, it's low stakes. Like, no one's expecting you to go win a natty right away. Like, you're gonna build this program. Conferences are probably gonna expand. Like, they're probably gonna fucking leave the ACC, go to the SEC or something type shit. But that honestly, I feel like everyone at first was kind of like, "What the hell?" Like, Bill Belichick's not going to the NFL, but I feel like everyone's gonna support it. Like, why would? But that's sick.
No, I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, but to get into, yeah, I got this. Rams at 49ers Thursday night football.
With
Brief Reel has the Rams on the road. I don't know the line.
line is 3 points towards the Niners.
Ooh.
But I mean, so we just showed here. I'll show it again. Y'all can obviously see that the Rams are on the brink of the Commanders. But with also that being said, if I go to NFC West, the
Yeah,
Rams and the Niners would have the same record. If the Niners were to win this game, they would need a lot out of Washington, whose schedule kind of favors them. They play the Eagles, but hypothetically, it could be possible for the Niners to sneak in here. So, very big game on both sides. Three fields on the Rams. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Obviously, the Rams have a better chance at making the playoffs, but this is divisional. This is at home in what did we say it was? Santa Clara.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm going Niners tonight, and I'll tell you guys why. Because we're gonna get into the deep dive world of my life. This is a chart right here. If you see that chart, a lot of the money, a lot of it is on the Rams on a primetime game.
Yeah, that's cooked. Give me the. I wrote the Niners down right after I said the game.
Yeah,
It
so
feels like a trap, especially like with the Rams going and knocking off the Bills, like beating them. You know, you're gonna like expect more from the Rams, or at least the people like, dude, they're like hot right now, like plus money, like it's free.
yeah,
But I mean, regardless of the injuries, the San Francisco, I mean, dude, I respect the Bears defense a little bit. You know, I'll give them their respect. And the Niners just went and balled out, and their defense made it so that Caleb, dude, the Bears had like 7 yards of offense or something in the first half, like 3 yards. Like it was ridiculous. Now, I think the Rams are a good team, but this is also a primetime game. Like this is definitely hitting the under. It's gonna be like 23-20 with like a over under like 46.5 or something. Something stupid.
oh, it's high.
It's high. See, that's cooked.
48. With that being said, we're
Yeah,
locked.
I like that. I think it's a good move.
We're locked in. I just caught it at a plus two.
So are you going with the Niners to win?
Yeah, for sure.
I just think it's like I don't know. The Rams are good. I don't know what this matchup looks like historically, like record wise, McVay versus
I feel like the
Shanahan.
Niners own this.
But we are I mean,
Well, no, I think the Rams have one on them this year already.
yeah, I think they did. Which I think I might have called that one. Weirdly. I don't think I did. I mean I can look back. I've got the past week.
I'm gonna look at let's see. Rams. They beat the Niners by a field goal.
Man, looking through the picks, I do gotta say I'm pretty sharp with the Niners games. Like I know when they're gonna win and when they're gonna lose for the most part, which is pretty cool. Man, Packers week 5 beating the Niners was like that was like where we're here in the Niners.
Yeah. I dude, the Niners looked really good against the Bears. Granted, it's the Bears, but we can do this whole transitive property that the Bears beat the Rams and blah 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 blah, and the Niners like
Yo, via the transitive property, the Niners should crush the Rams.
yeah.
Like,
So if we're
I
doing
mean,
that,
we don't need to justify it. It is what it is.
oh, yeah,
Although I will say, bro, Puka had like the funniest fucking moment this week. He was on Pat McAfee and they asked him like, "What were you thinking about like when you were like gearing up to come back?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, like I just saw like Josh Allen driving down the field, and I started thinking about like you know those bracelets we used to wear like with the silver dot like back in AAU, like those were such a scam." I think, bro, no way this dude's like damn, like they're about to score a touchdown, but like remember we got scammed with those bracelets that said they'd give us balance, like. I'm like, bro, like, and then I'm like, how old is this motherfucker? Bro, that motherfucker is my age.
yeah,
Like, oh, I get it. Like, he's just a young goofy.
yeah.
So, shout out Puka. Just had to shout him out there. Uh, 49ers, Rams, 49ers. Hopefully,
I,
3 real won't have the sharp pick there.
the home dog would be crazy. I see it as the Niners blow them out. Well, at least
Yeah,
by a touchdown. But
I agree. I'm with you there. Let's see. Start of the Sunday slate, we got Chiefs at Browns.
um, well, yeah. Do we even need to like just write it down?
So, I mean, to give a fuck the Chiefs. I mean, we talked about the Chiefs already, but to give a little bit of love to the Browns. I don't know if you've been watching the Hard Knocks at all, like the in season, but
Oh, I haven't.
it's pretty good. I've been enjoying it. I think the second episode was a lot better than the first one. They like started like going home with Jameis and like you know they were showing a lot of like Joey Porter Jr. and his dad's just like cool like more personal stuff honestly. Um, but the Browns, there's so many guys in that locker room who have a great attitude. Like Miles Garrett, dude. like he talked about like you need a why. Like you're not like you when you get to this point in the season, like this you have these circumstances, like you need a why. Like you need it like to keep you going, to keep you playing. And they had this really cool moment like in the locker room, like him just like spitting some game to the younger guys of like, you could be playing for your livelihood in the NFL. Like teams are gonna look at this, like, they'll be looking at film, like you don't want to like lack ever, like, we gotta still bring it every week. And like, Stefanski was talking about, we're gonna win because there's a good group of guys, and I believe in every single one of you, and we deserve this win because of the hard work we put in every day, week in, week. But with all that being said, the Chiefs will still win this game,
Oh yeah.
which sucks because I can't imagine if Deshaun Watson was like with the team while this was like all going on. It'd be pretty funny.
I mean, this is just the most bizarre. Like, nobody but Jameis. Like, it just, of course,
Yeah.
it's just Jameis, and he just fits in the little slot. And like, now they got this little like that Broncos game was one of the funniest. Like,
Bro,
throw his
them
ball.
going tit for tat on like just long ass touchdowns, like was just hilarious.
Like, I was shaking in my boots. I had a fair wager on the Broncos money line, and there was a point where I was like, I don't know, man.
I mean, Jerry Jeudy was trying to have his revenge game,
Yeah.
which he's been awesome. He has had like a total resurgence after kind of looking like a bum for like 3 years. Like he looks awesome. He's what they said he'd be. So happy for him.
Yeah, for
Chiefs all around there. Next game.
I don't really got to say anything. I'll say the Bengals are going to win this. You can give your little.
Man, I got shit to say about the Titans besides for fantasy purposes, T. Higgins, please ball out on us. Please. I need that.
Yeah.
Or should I, all right, quick fantasy talk. Bro, they're projecting Jordan Addison like 15 points, and it just feels like the biggest scamaz of all time.
Nah, it's
Like
come out.
he's the guy that like I didn't play him last week, and I'll eat that. Whatever. Had 40 points. But just because he had 40 points last week, bet him to score a touchdown. Bet him to get 5 catches over 80 yards. Now that all these people are noticing,
Yeah.
0 catches, 0 yard. Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling.
Nah, the Bears are going to be like, all right, like,
We'll
we're
let Justin Jefferson
not,
gritty on us, but not Jordan Addison.
yeah, like if Jefferson's going to do his thing, fine, but we're not going to just give Jordan Addison fucking. Because at that point, it's like pick your poison.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to go one-on-one with Jefferson and take the risk of him having a couple big plays, or do you want to just let Addison have a monster game? Because that's what happens.
And, like, I've been leaving Malik Neighbors and Drake London in, even with shit QB situations. These guys still put up, like, 15 to 18 points a week where I'm like, shit, I ain't even mad at that. Like, you did better than my alternative option. Like, I don't know, man. It's funny that and Malik Neighbors never even gets any fantasy points for like the second half. Like you're watching the first like hour and a half of football, like fuck, like I'm gonna fucking lose, and then he gets like 12 points out of nowhere in the second half or 15 points. All right, but enough fantasy talk. Bengals all around.
Yeah.
Bengals third. Okay, wait. So Joe Burrow's house
Yeah.
got broken into, and someone's mother made a phone call to like 911 saying her daughter is employed, like works in for Joe Burrow, is in the house, didn't know what to do. This chick is some
Oh,
like SI swimsuit
I'll give you
model.
a hard time.
I
Dude,
see. I don't know who this is. Like prior to this,
I'm about to blow your mind. You ever watch the show Kicking It?
won't you kick in it with me? Cause we can have a ball
Yeah.
run up the wall.
You remember
No
the
way
line?
she's from that. No way that's her.
Yeah.
Yo, you lied.
I'm like 90,000. I'm like really pretty sure.
All right, but let's see. No, it's a different Olivia.
What's her name?
Olivia Holt.
Fuck.
Okay, but apparently,
The same.
okay.
Whatever.
So my theory regarding the Joe Burrow business: the mom of the chick, Olivia, says she's employed, right? And also, she is a very open lesbian, or maybe bisexual. I don't know, queer.
Where are we going?
So, okay, I'm not going anywhere bad with this.
No, okay.
What people are saying? Oh, Joe's cracking that. What if, and this year and a little bit of last year, people are also saying like, oh, like he had a fiance. They apparently have not been together for a while now. So like that was a thing, but he's also never been very open about his life. But I think she may be employed as his stylist, and I'm not kidding.
Olivia Ponton?
Dude, think about it. Gay woman, comes from the modeling fashion industry. Look at the shit that he wears. Like, go look at some of his fits and tell me that, it would make sense if a gay person put this outfit together. He bleached his hair, was wearing pink and all this funny looking stuff. Like, I feel like that's what makes the most sense. Like, if she was deadass doing his wardrobe.
That does make sense.
Unless they were lying about her being employed. But that's my theory. I think it's a good theory. I don't think it's a bad theory.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Next game. 3 Freel has picked the Commanders for this one. I don't know what the fuck happened to like Derek Carr. I think he got hurt, but this is an easy commies pick. You got Jaden Daniels coming back to Louisiana. LSU guys, so the love's gonna be loud.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ben, but I don't even watch the Saints at this point. I couldn't even tell you.
The only thing that has like been hilarious about the Saints is low key, like outside of Kamara, their best player this season since he joined the squad is MVS. Him and Carr have this unique connection where it's like, can Carr not pass to anyone else like this? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like he wanted Devontae. He got Devontae for a little bit. Couldn't have Devontae. He's like, fuck it, I'll take MVS. They played together in the Packers, same thing.
Commies all around though.
Yeah.
Shea situation there. Ravens at Giants. There's just not even a question about this. The Giants are the most pissed team.
Yeah. For time purposes, these are ones we can skip over because we've been yapping. But
okay, so my buddy Nathan, shout out my buddy Nathan Burleson. He is going to the Cowboys Panthers game. He is a Cowboys fan. He went to his first Cowboys game last year, and it was the Thursday night where DK Metcalf like absolutely balled out. But he's only ever had one Cowboys jersey, and Tony Romo. So that's some real shit right there.
that is, I have had one Cowboys jersey, and it was a Dez Bryant.
Man, and that motherfucker ain't catch the ball. He ain't catch that shit. I'm sorry. I'll say it. He ain't catch him.
I'm glad. He's my guy. That's why he's my guy.
We're all. What's the line?
Were you gonna say we're all Cowboys?
Yeah. Now I'm like, what's the line? Because I was gonna say we're all Cowboys, but I'm like, I kind of like the way Bryce Young's been playing. Like, Leggett catches that ball last week. They win against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see what he said on the St. Brown Brothers pod?
Yeah. He's fun.
Like, what's your weirdest food take?
I
like to eat corn. Bro, he has so much potential to be a superstar just because he is so fucking funny.
Yeah, his voice.
I kill it, I skin it, I cook it.
He said man, after that shit, I was supposed to go to the Raw Wave concert. I called him and said, cancel the suite.
He said, I had to screen record every angle. Oh man. What's the line? Are the Panthers favored?
3 by 3.
Oh, they're favored for the first time since like something in 2022.
Really?
Yeah. I do like the way Cooper Rush has been playing, but you know what? Morally, I'm gonna go with the Panthers because I feel like Bryce Young needs this win. Nah, I can't take the Panthers. I'm still going Cowboys.
I'm going Panthers.
This is Like this is going to be a close game, but Bryce Young has been pretty damn entertaining, and like they benched him, and whatever they did worked. Because from like also shout out Adam Thielen, bro. That game versus the Eagles was nutty. Like he was making every play to keep them in that fucking game.
Yeah, they're balling out. Xavier Legette need to catch that ball.
Usually I don't pick the Jets, but Jets at Jags, I may have to just go ahead and pick the Jets.
Jets at Jags is pretty crazy. I would say that. Wow, well, no, because Trevor's done, right?
I'm going to look that up right now. To my knowledge, I don't know why, bro. You pay him so much money, and he's been out multiple times this year, and you're not playing for shit. I literally don't know why you would like ask him to play.
No, yeah.
He is not listed on the injuries for Sunday.
Oh, we probably just
But like, bro, come on, man. Like Jets, bro. Like, what are y'all doing, bro?
Jets are favored. No, he's out with a concussion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he would even come back.
Bro, I gotta let my dog out because she's tweaking. Go ahead. Scuffed. This is so scuffed.
Are you taking the Jets then?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hold on. We're gonna do a surprise cameo.
Yo.
Hello, bro. Chilling. Just let the other one outside. But yeah, Jets. I mean, bro, at this point, like, what are you doing? You're like, can we talk about last week how they like basically purposely lost to Miami?
Bro, they are the most directionless franchise right now because you're not like fully in on Rodgers next year. You're like, there's talks about them drafting a QB to be behind Rodgers, but like nothing they can do will make them a Super Bowl contender next year with the way these guys play in their coaching carousel from this year. Like nothing they do makes sense. And they did like, bro, they were annoying as fuck against Miami.
Yeah. Well, so Danny on the beat. Shout out Danny on the beat. He is
Shout out Venomous.
Shout out Venomous as well. He is a Jets fan, and every single move they ever make, he just sits there and is like, "What the fuck are we doing? We need to blow it up. It needs to be done." Like even the Devontae trade, he's just like, "What the fuck?" So I can tell you guys, Jets Nation. There's not that many out there, but there's a couple of you guys. Um, you're fucked. You're fucked. Yeah, it's sad to see, but like they needed to go a different direction with quarterbacks. You got young guys. You got Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, Sauce Gardner, who's now just like non-existent apparently. But you needed to not go in the Rodgers direction, and trading for Devontae is just gonna hurt you.
I hope they sold jerseys, got their money's worth from them.
Yeah, right. Is that like
Like,
what? Like, oh, we'll
they
sell.
just wanted to sell 1-7 jerseys.
Yeah, we'll sell a couple Devontae jerseys, and then that'll fix everything. Like like if you run the clock and kick that field goal instead of Devontae, like did they purposely want to lose? I don't quite understand. I don't know. Moving forward, shout out Danny on the beat.
Dolphins at Texans. 3 for real has the Dolphins here.
I don't hate that at all. Honestly, give it to me as well.
All right, because I do hate that. I don't think the Dolphins are that good. I think they're like getting by, but they're not as good as they could or should be. Like it feels like, bro, y'all have such a like talented roster. Like, how are you not better? It doesn't add up. It's just weird. I said earlier, I was like the Texans suck. It feels like we haven't watched them play in forever, and they were ass anyways. But I think this is a game at home. Like, bro, Kaimi should be on the hot seat. If he comes into this game and is just missing shit again, like,
Yeah,
it might be time. You might have to chalk him or something, because like It's just not good, bro. Just missing like the easiest shit. You play indoors. Like, how are you even missing these? Uh, but I think the Texans will get it done. I mean, they're coming off a bye. They'll be ready to play.
I don't know. The Dolphins are kind of rolling.
Well, this will be a good game for sure, in my opinion. I think there will be a lot of scores in this one.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Texans by 3, by the way, is the spread.
Yo, that's why they wanted Aziz Al-Shaair suspended because they're like, yo, he might literally murder Tua if he plays in 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Think about it.
They're like 2. Yeah, can't have it.
All right. Start of the late slate. Colts at Broncos.
Dude, I thought this game was last weekend, and I was gonna go to it, and I was so hurt when because being at Monday night, they were talking about win free tickets to Colts Broncos, Colts Broncos. So in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm going to that next Sunday, and then
You found out.
yeah,
One.
but this is a big game. This could pretty much solidify the Broncos making the
Yeah,
play.
like this is because from what I gathered from the guy on ESPN yesterday, the Broncos have to win 3 to get in, or lose. They have to like win 3 and they're good. Like win 3 of the last 4, they're chilling.
Yeah,
The Colts have to win like they have to like win out. But if they lose 2 of their last 4, like they're cooked. And then the Dolphins, if they lose 2 of their last 4, like they're cooked. So this is really important for both of them with your playoff life online. I love the Broncos at home though. Their defense is going to eat Anthony Richardson alive. Like it's a perfect game for them. Like Sean Payton's not going to fuck around with this guy,
no, not at all. They're gonna get it done.
And 3 also has Broncos. I mean, Broncos are a good team, man. They're good. They're coached well.
Bo
They're
Nix and the
clicking.
Fix. Those are the chants that
Whew.
pile in Mauer High and Power Field. Bo Nix is the fix. Bo Nix is the fix. That's what they chant.
Next game, Bills at Lions.
Shit.
I just gotta go Lions at home. I'm not gonna think too much about it.
Ugh. I don't want to. That's for sure. I definitely don't want to, but
Yeah, I mean that would be crazy if the Bills beat that changes everything then. It's like, oh shit.
Minnesota could shit because they play each other one more time, I believe.
Yeah.
So, you know, give me the Bills. The Lions haven't played a team like them. The Lions have not played a team as hard as the Bills all year.
I think it'll be a good game, but I think the main difference will come from like, dude, the Lions rushing is just like so absurdly good. Like Jahmyr Gibbs gets like a full game of stats off like half the carries. Like it's just so broken.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Lions, they're really good, but this is definitely a test for them. Like this is a good team. Even potentially if you're thinking bigger picture, like potential matchup you'd see again.
Yeah.
So
I mean, as far as the AFC goes, it'll be Bills, Chiefs, possibly Ravens, but
hey, Steelers, bro, don't sleep on them.
Oh, true.
Steelers are a force to be reckoned with.
I think they'll need another dude. Those playoffs are going to be fun.
Yeah,
but I think they'll need another year. Probably. We'll get the Green Bay Pittsburgh rematch next year. That'd be cool with me.
Lions though. I mean, shout out Amon Ra and equipment manager Brown. I mean, good podcast clips.
No, I genuinely do enjoy their podcast.
They're funny.
I want to hate Amon Ra so bad because he's so annoying and he's also so short. I hate that he's short. He like looks so stubby out there. But he's funny. Like I enjoy watching him.
All right. So Lions, Bills for Subi there.
Where did Friel have?
3 Friel had the Lions, but in this game, Steelers at Eagles, he has the Eagles. So
Eagles are 5.5 point favorites as of right now.
So let me go find this. That was funny. So the Steelers have not won in Philadelphia since 1965, right?
Mm-hmm.
Russell Wilson is 5-0 against the Eagles in his career.
What was the first? The
65 have not won
Steelers
in
haven't won
Philly since
Philly since,
65.
but Russell Wilson is
5 and 0 against the Eagles in his career.
Huh. So one of those is changing.
Bro, I mean, I hope I don't look stupid after this. Also, I'm feeling it from that AFC North Hard Knocks. Bro, the amount of attention that these rooms, like they get in the room and they're literally just like, all right, TJ Watt, like how are we going to stop this guy? And on the other side of the ball, it's like, how are you going to stop like a Jalen Carter? I mean, it's going to be a great game. This is definitely like an in the trenches kind of game. Like the defenses are both very good. I hope George Pickens is back. I mean, he's dealing with a hamstring or something. I believe in the Steelers personally. I think
I
what's
believe.
very like there is a lot of drama surrounding the Eagles right now because they're saying 1 and 11 are not cool with each other right now.
Hurts and AJ?
Yeah,
Why?
dude. Because AJ Brown's a fucking diva, and he's like, dude, I want the fucking ball. He might be like the most diva. Like everyone else just wants to win. Like hey, I want my targets, but like I'm not mad that like we're running the ball a bunch. And AJ Brown is visibly not happy. They've talked about it. Jalen made a comment saying they're like not good. Right? It's really weird.
Huh. Well, yeah, you don't want that.
I also think it's weird considering how he handled the end of last season and didn't play and wasn't there for the playoff game. Like it's just he's a great player, but it's like, brother, you're on a 2-loss team. Like, what are you mad about?
Yeah. I don't know. Like maybe he's just like I'm gonna put my head down come playoff time, but like I'm trying to have some fun. Like I'd like give me the ball. I'm not. I don't know. You never know what they're like. He could have people coming in the games and shit like that. You never like know why these people are getting so upset over not getting the ball, other than just like to the traditional shit.
Are you going Eagles?
Uh, I'll take I'll take Steelers. I mean, I'll take the Steelers. I like the Steelers. They're a big underdog. What I was gonna say is I would take the under in this game, and then obviously the Steelers plus.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a big defensive game. It sucks that this is in the late slate because it's like this is gonna be such a piss like slow game. There's actually a decent late slate because there's no buys. That's fire.
No, yeah, this
Um,
should be a good week of football. I'm excited.
yeah, I mean, 3 for taking the Eagles at home makes sense. This game, I feel like you could convince yourself to go either way, but this game, you can't convince yourself to go either way.
No, Cardinals need to keep rolling if they want to have a chance. Like, not keep rolling because they lost, but like keep rolling as in like playing those big games, putting up
I mean,
points.
if you need a win, like this is as free as it should be.
Yeah, 1-800 who needs a win. Call the
Uh,
Patriots.
then we also have, so we're all on Cardinals there. I mean, no doubt about it. 3 for in this game. This is the Buccaneers at the Chargers. 3 for taking the Buccaneers here, which I think this game is really weird. What is the line on this one? Do you know?
I can get it.
Because I have a feeling it's like probably
Three
two and a
towards the
half.
Chargers. Three towards the Chargers.
Yeah, like 2.5, 3. It's gonna be a close game. I think the Chargers get it done here at home. Personally, I think that not like the Bucks are a bad team, and I wouldn't be shocked if they won. But it's just like they're traveling across the entire country. Justin Herbert's a dog. Like I don't know. I just don't see the Bucks pulling through on
The
that road
Chargers
trip.
are a decent and super well coached team. And they
Yeah.
get wins. So I'll be on the Chargers. The Bucks are dead. There's not, you know.
Well, it's funny because they're not even like dead because they're probably gonna win their division if they don't just like lose every game. Besides this, but like, I mean, they're like realistically probably chilling, which is funny as hell for the NFC
I don't
South.
think they're gonna.
That's how they always are.
Are they
Who,
gonna win their division?
who's gonna win the division?
Seattle. Wait, hold on.
Nah, Bucks is Panthers, Falcons, Bucks, and
Wait,
Saints.
why does it not? No, 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 no.
Because the Bucks are a division leader.
Yeah, but why does that not matter for playoffs? Oh,
Which
they do have the fourth. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, like they would be the
Oh,
the
that's fair.
lowest seeded division winner.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So like and realistically with the way the Falcons have been playing, are they even a threat to take the division? Like no. Like they've been playing like piss, like they don't want to win.
Nah. How you can be that bad with a roster like that, I really don't. Really don't get it, but you know.
All right, so me and Subi on the Chargers, 3-field Bucks.
Now this is
I mean,
some
I know who I'm going with, but it's gonna be a tough game.
oh yeah. Seattle just like this will be a I don't even know. Like I hate that it's on prime time because then you have to factor in all that nonsense, but we're fucking winning. If we lose the shit, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. That's all I'll say.
As a Jordan Love fan, I mean, this would be a great win to get. I mean, I think it's important. It's literally like we can't to get like the best position. It's like we cannot lose any games. It's also like
No, no,
I mean,
no.
it's Lafleur. Lafleur's going to do his thing. They're going to march into Seattle and throw some bombs.
I hope. I
So Packers, 3 frills on the Seahawks at home. It makes sense. It's prime time. It could get weird. Not like
no.
the Seahawks aren't the worst team, but I think the Packers win that easy.
I wonder what the line is. Let us be a dog. Nah, 2.5 on the road. Move to Monday Night Football.
So double Monday Night Football.
Weird.
Bears at Vikings. I mean, 3 frills on the Vikings. I'm on the Vikings. I'm gonna assume because this is in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in Minnesota. Like, what are we doing here? The Bears are like they're not like. I mean, their season's done.
Yeah.
Really, nothing. Every week NFL casual is funny. He's like, I'll take something with me, and it'll be like, Caleb threw a touchdown. I'll take that.
Two
It's like
touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Like,
I'll take that. Like, all right, I mean, you can take that, but you didn't even score till like there was like 10 minutes left in the game.
yeah, like garbage. Like,
So I don't know what you want to say about them, but they have a lot of work to do. They have a head coach to hire. So,
got lots of work.
and we already talked about the Vikings a little bit earlier, and I mean,
Vikings win, Bears cover. That's what I'll give you on that. And the game goes under.
Falcons at Raiders Monday Night Football. I mean,
Falcons are 4.5 points. If anybody was curious, or
is
4 points right now, but
Desmond Ritter revenge game?
Sheesh. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the whole everybody's just died.
Yeah, I think they're on like. No, wait, but I don't even. They have like another quarterback that I like. His name was weird, but I don't know. The Raiders are a dumpster fire. Uh, if the Falcons don't win this game, like it's like if Kirk really can't get it back on track, I mean, he might just need to get benched after that.
No, you're right. But they're not gonna do that. It's like a more of like a respect thing and just like he probably like came there and was like, I don't want to do this. If you guys are gonna like
Like
just like
I'm your number one. Like don't plan for the future if I'm here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. He's like I don't want a small window. Like
Because that's also what caused the rift with him in Minnesota. Is he was like, "Why are you drafting a quarterback or talking about drafting a quarterback?"
yeah,
It's like, all right, well, if that's how you feel, goodbye.
and then like shit,
He's
Minnesota.
like he's like Rodgers' mentality about them drafting a quarterback, but he doesn't turn up and win 2 MVPs.
Yeah, like bro, you've done nothing.
Like the only thing you've done is make us think we do need to see Penix.
Yeah, fuck no.
But yeah, we're all on Falcons there.
Raiders keep losing to get Shador. He's gonna have Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers.
Shiloh.
Yeah.
That's week 15 of NFL. Finally, everybody's done with their buys. We have everybody playing. Soon enough, we'll probably even have some Saturday games. Actually, I don't even know. How the fuck is this gonna work with so many fucking college football playoff games, dude?
I don't know. Scheduling will be weird. They'll figure it out like they always do. But
But scheduling.
it's gonna be a fun holidays.
I have heard rumblings of Goodell wants to make it so that the season, like the Super Bowl, is played on like the Sunday before like President's Day or whatever. Because you know how like the Super Bowl Monday is like the most like called off day for
Yeah.
like work. They want to like line it up where like that Monday would just be a holiday where like it doesn't affect the economy. You don't have to worry. You could just consume the Super Bowl in totality. So
Yeah. I feel like every Super Bowl party I've ever went to, it's been like, all right, we gotta like try to
we got school tomorrow.
and then just like fuck that. It's at a certain point. I
Yeah.
dude the quick little dumbass shit before we end. The Milwaukee Bucks are winning the NBA Cup in Vegas.
Are they playing the Hawks?
That's the semifinals, and then Houston versus OKC, I believe, is the other semis.
You say Houston?
They beat the Warriors last night in one of the most controversial calls. The Warriors literally got robbed. Steph Curry gets fouled on on a 2-point shot. They had the ball up one. Steph Curry gets fouled on a 2-point shot. Doesn't get called. Airballs it.
All eyes on Curry. Podziemski looks, gives it up to Curry. Podziemski side.
I look up Golden State and it's I'm really not. I really don't care if they're sad about the refs because Kevin Durant literally did walk out of bounds and throw the ball back in, and the refs standing in front of him just never called it, and they won a championship because they beat they beat the Rockets.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that was literally their get back for that moment last night.
Where is the shit? All I see is oh, the refs screwed us. Where is this clip?
Yeah, you gotta.
You said it was Curry.
So Curry gets fouled on a 2, misses it. It's like a jump ball basically after like the no call on that foul, and then
Oh, he's just like slapping his arms.
they're like diving for the ball on the ground, and Jalen Green has it, and they call a foul on instead of jump ball, they call a foul on the Warriors, and Jalen Green takes 2 free throws to win the game, and then obviously that Brandon Podminsky shot that he missed. Very debatable calls. Not even just debatable calls with the game on the line, like that usually wouldn't get called. I don't know. Stuff like it's just weird.
Guys, NFL Casual has resorted to literally posting like the Office videos on his Twitter. Watch this whole scene with a smile on my face. It's the wedding. Like, brother, come on, man. What are we doing?
You're cooked. Casual, you're cooked, buddy.
Yo, if you've made it this far, Comment NFL casual is cooked, and I will cash app you $10.
Comment NFL casual is cooked, and I will pretend like I'm gonna cash app you something, and then I'm never gonna do it. She might though.
Shout out the dog. All right, that's 55 minutes, so we'll
Yeah,
call
that
it
was
there.
long. That was long. If y'all watch this shit, I appreciate y'all. Hell yeah.